Shining Stars, it's your girl Jessica Renee, and I'm back with another shining video. As you guys probably can tell by the title, this video is going to be a story time. And let me just put a quick disclaimer, because some people might be in the comments like, oh, why would she do that? No, it was funny, okay? Because if you know me, you know I'm a goofball, and if you know my family, child, we don't take nothing serious. When I say nothing, even like when we're mad and like in serious situations, we're still gonna find a way to laugh about it. Like that's just how we deal with stuff. We're goofy, okay? I don't know what to say. But all in all, we're just goofy. So this story time was like when I was in high school, really. And so me and Lori and her cousin was coming to my house because we used to go to school in their neighborhood. So on this particular day, I don't know, I think they were coming to my house because my family was having an event. Now, my aunt used to live like maybe 7 to 8 blocks away from me, if that. Like, she used to live really close to me, so she was having the event at her house. So we were all going over there. So I went to go. I don't know what me and Lori and Diamond was doing and how we ended up, but also we got lost on that day, but that's a story time for a different day when I got my friends lost. Because mind y'all, I had just moved over here. I was living somewhere else for like my entire upbringing. So then I had just moved to this neighborhood and I was in high school and I didn't really know the neighborhood, but that's like for the other story. Like I did got them lost. Sorry guys. So yeah, like my aunt was having a party, so me and Lori and her cousin ended up walking to my aunt's house. But I was not planning to stay at my family's event. I don't know, I feel like I was already with them doing something, and then I asked my mom if I could sleep over at their house because their house was the lit house. So I think I asked my mom, can I sleep over their house? And so I don't know, like I either had to go to my aunt's house to get money, or maybe that's where we were going the entire time. I can't remember the exact reason, but I know there was a family gathering there and everybody was there. So we just ended up going there, walking there after we got lost. So when we get there, everybody's partying. We like, oh, you know, saying hi to everybody because I've been friends with them since I was 13. So they already knew my family. Like, even though we were still in high school, they already knew my family because they used to come around all the time. Like, we were like family oriented friends. I know their whole family, they know my whole family, right? So we go there, we're saying hi, we're vibing. I look at my sister, she is drunk. When I say drunk, she is off the rockers. And so she just focused on having like a good time and stuff like that. So I'm asking my mother like, oh, can I go back home with them? And she was like, yeah, I could go back home with them, but I had to go back to my house from my aunt's house to get clothes and stuff. But mind y'all, nobody was at my house. Everybody was at my aunt's house, right? So we saying bye or whatever, and then my mom is giving me money for the cab, right? Nobody has saw my mom give me money for the cab, but we called the cab and we're leaving now. So all of a sudden my sister's like, oh, we are going. She's like, we are going. Mind you, she's drunk. This is my oldest sister, y'all. She's drunk. She's like, we are going. We like, oh, we going home. She's like, oh, I'm ready to leave anyway. I don't want to stay here too long. Like, I'm ready to get up out the spot, go home, whatever. So I'm like, you finna go home by yourself? She's like, yeah, I'm going home. I didn't understand why she was going home because everyone was still at my aunt's house. Like, everyone who lived in my house was at my aunt's house. So I'm like, why is this girl going home to be by herself when she's drunk? But you know, I'm a teenager at the time. She's an adult. I'm not gonna question you. So we call the cab. We get in the cab. We get like to the corner of my block, right? My sister literally is drunk the whole time and she's in the front seat. And you know, back in the days before Lyft and Uber and stuff like that, whoever sat in the front seat, 9 times out of 10 they had the money to pay the cab. So she sat in the front seat. She was older, just like whatever. So we just talking and laughing the whole ride. So we get to the corner of my block and my sister literally turns around to look at us three in the backseat, and she was like, I don't got no money to pay for this cab. I don't know who paid for this cab. Unbuckled her seatbelt at the same time. Opened this man's car door. No. I promise you, it all happened so fast. She was like, I ain't got no money to pay for this cab. Took the seatbelt off, opened the door, and she got out. It was a red light, but as soon as we would have crossed the light, that's my house, right? What are you doing? Like, he can see where you're going. We're right here. She jumps out of the car, slammed the man's car door, and just took off running. Like, as if she was running from the cops. Like, I cannot make this up, y'all. This is a true story. She will tell you, Lori will tell you. Listen, it's a true story. She literally, mind y'all, I told y'all she was drunk. I told y'all. She opens the door, jumps out the man's car, slams it closed, and starts hailing like as if the police was chasing her. So she don't stop running either. She gets across the street, she's still running. She runs all the way to our house, doesn't have a house key, so gets stuck standing outside the front door. But after she jumped out the cab, everyone in the car looked at me. And I'm just like, she put me on the spot, so I was frozen. What threw me off is that she never had the money for the cab. But like, if you did, you was just gonna leave me for dead? Like, girl, I am your sister, your blood sister. You want me to go to prison? What is wrong with you? Like, at least put us on the game. Like, y'all, we finna jump out this cab. Like, and then I would have calmly told her, like, girl, I got the money for the cab. But to be planning this whole thing in your head while we're driving home is sick. Like, I don't even think she premeditated this. I think it was just like, cause you know when you're drunk, like random stuff just start popping up. Like, you know, I just think it was like a random, like, I think she just dead thought, like, at the moment, like, wow, I don't have any money. And that is what her conscience told her to do. And I don't know why. So we get to the front of the house. I'm like, sir, my friends are looking at me because, like I said, that's my older sister. So if we're all together and we're with my older sister, obviously she's the one responsible for us. So my friends are looking at me all nervous, like, what did you get us into? Like, and I'm like, y'all, I started taking the money out because I got the money, sir. Don't do that. Because what about he just locked us in his car and took us to the precinct when I had the money the whole time? Like, what is wrong with this girl? She was drunk. I promise y'all, she was drunk. So I get there and I'm just like, what is wrong with you? About the time we got to the front door, she was about to pee herself. Like, she could not stop laughing because I think it all registered in her head as to what just went down. And yeah, that's just one example of like the crazy things my family be doing. But I just really had to come and tell y'all that story because every time we hang out, I always be like, girl, I can't believe you left me in that cab. Because honestly, guys, what if I did not have the money? That really is crazy to me. Like, she is hilarious, but we could not stop. She turned into a track star, I promise you. I never seen her do all that running in my life, okay? She was acting like she was running from 12. That is crazy. But that is hilarious because it's like, what if I really ain't had that money? I would have been, girl, you could have at least put us on like, y'all, this what we finna do. No, she said, I ain't got no money to pay for this cab. Bye. Door slam. All you see is her running. And my friends looking at me like, I'm not hanging out with her no more. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. But that's the little story time, the little laugh, the little key I came up here to give y'all. Comment down below if y'all want more story times, because baby, I could keep going and going and going because the things that be happening to me is crazy. So yeah, with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And what? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Oh my God, why couldn't I remember the end?